How you doing, everybody? My name is Dr. Sami Baya. Please welcome back to my YouTube channel. How to outsmart a covert narcissist. That's the title of this video. Outsmarting a covert narcissist can be challenging, yet a necessary task if you find yourself in a relationship or situation with one. Covert narcissists are more subtle and less overt in their manipulations than their grandiose counterparts, but their behaviors can be just as harmful. Covert narcissists tend to use passive-aggressive tactics, gaslighting, guilt-tripping, and other forms of emotional manipulation to gain control or elicit sympathy. There are certain strategies that you can use to outsmart a covert narcissist. You need to understand the covert narcissist's tactics. Covert narcissists operate behind the scenes, using underhanded methods to manipulate others. This can include feigning humility, presenting themselves as victims, or constantly seeking validation through indirect means. The first step in outsmarting a covert narcissist is recognizing these patterns. Learn to distinguish between genuine concern or empathy and attempts to control or elicit emotional reactions from you. Set clear boundaries to outsmart a covert narcissist. The covert narcissist will often test boundaries, either by overstepping them or by creating situations where you feel guilty for asserting yourself. To protect yourself, you must establish and enforce clear, firm boundaries. These boundaries should be communicated in a calm, confident manner, and you should be prepared to uphold them, even when the narcissist tries to guilt-trip or manipulate you into compromising. Don't engage in power struggles. Covert narcissists thrive on power dynamics and emotional manipulation. Engaging in a power struggle or trying to win with them only feeds into their need for control. Instead, aim to remain emotionally neutral and non-reactive. This can frustrate them as they depend on your emotional response to feel validated and in control. Covert narcissists are expert at evoking strong emotional reactions, often using passive-aggressive remarks or playing the victim. When confronted with their emotional manipulation, it's important to stay calm and detached. They will often attempt to provoke guilt or sympathy, but by maintaining your composure, you deny them the emotional fuel they need to continue their tactics. Covert narcissists, if you need to outsmart them, document interactions. They are skilled at gaslighting and rewriting history to suit their needs, so it can be helpful to document your interactions. Keeping a record of conversations or incidents can help you to stay grounded in reality when they try to distort or deny events. If you ever need to assert yourself or defend your actions, having clear documentation can be invaluable. Don't take their behavior personally. Covert narcissists often rely on creating an illusion of selflessness or victimhood to manipulate others. When they criticize, withdraw affection, or play games with your emotions, remember that it's not about you. It's about their need for validation and control. By recognizing their behavior as a reflection of their insecurities rather than a reflection of your worth, you can distance yourself emotionally from their attacks. Covert narcissists will often use personal information against you, either to manipulate you or to maintain control over you. Be mindful of how much you reveal about your feelings, vulnerabilities, or personal life. The less they know, the less ammunition they have to use against you in their attempts to undermine or control you. Don't get sucked into their drama. Covert narcissists are often masters of creating drama or chaos, particularly in social situations. They might play the victim to manipulate others' perceptions or try to shift attention away from their own behavior. Avoid getting caught up in their emotional roller coaster by remaining grounded and not participating in their drama. Alright? So recognize it for what it is and refuse to engage. If you want to outsmart a covert narcissist, use the grey rock method. It's an effective way to deal with a covert narcissist. It involves becoming as emotionally uninteresting and unresponsive as possible. Covert narcissists feed off emotional reactions. So, by becoming emotionally dull and non-reactive, you deprive them of the attention they crave. Keep conversations neutral and avoid sharing personal thoughts or feelings. Covert narcissists often use passive-aggressive behaviors, such as the silent treatment, guilt-tripping, or making snide comments disguised as jokes. Recognizing these manipulations is crucial in preventing them from undermining your confidence or making you doubt yourself. When you spot these behaviors, you can respond with clarity and avoid getting pulled into their emotional games. Covert narcissists seek validation, but often in subtle ways. They may fish for compliments or praise, especially when they feel insecure. By withholding unsolicited praise, you avoid feeding into their need for constant external validation. Instead, offer praise only when it's truly deserved and don't feel obligated to affirm them unnecessarily. The less emotionally invested you are in the relationship, the easier it will be to maintain control over your reactions. Covert narcissists often thrive on getting a rise out of others by eliciting strong emotional responses. If you keep your emotional distance, they will have fewer opportunities to manipulate you or trigger you into reactive behaviors. Gaslighting is a common tactic used by covert narcissists to make you doubt your own perceptions or reality. They may tell you that you are overreacting, remembering things wrong, or imagining things. So if you notice this pattern, trust your instincts and recognize that their goal is to confuse you and make you second guess yourself. Stand firm in your perceptions and seek external validation if needed. Use the power of silence. Silence can be a powerful tool when dealing with a covert narcissist. If they attempt to provoke you or manipulate you into responding emotionally, remain silent. This silence communicates that you are no longer engaging in their games and that you will not be manipulated into reacting. Covert narcissists hate being ignored, and your silence can serve as a powerful boundary. Avoid personalizing their complaints. Covert narcissists often complain or criticize in subtle ways, implying that you're not doing enough or that you failed them. These complaints are rarely about you specifically. They are more about their need for validation or control. By recognizing that their dissatisfaction is a reflection of their insecurities, you can avoid internalizing their criticisms and maintain your self-confidence. Don't fall for their victimhood. Covert narcissists often present themselves as victims, seeking sympathy or attention through exaggerated tales of hardship or mistreatment. This victim mentality is used to manipulate others into feeling sorry for them, often to gain favors or avoid accountability. Recognize when they are playing the victim and refuse to get caught up in the emotional manipulation. Use logic, not emotion. When engaging with a covert narcissist, use logic and reason rather than emotion. They will try to push your emotional buttons, but if you can stay rational and avoid becoming emotionally entangled, then you can prevent them from using emotional manipulation to control the situation. So stay grounded and stick to the facts. To outsmart a covert narcissist, create emotional distance. If the relationship is not something you need to maintain, like a relationship with a family member or coworker, then consider creating emotional and physical distance. Covert narcissists will often try to draw you back in by creating feelings of guilt or sympathy, but keeping a safe distance allows you to protect yourself from further manipulation. Sometimes the best way to outsmart a covert narcissist is to simply walk away. If the relationship or situation is causing too much emotional turmoil and you've exhausted other strategies, it may be time to let go. By disengaging entirely, you eliminate the narcissist's ability to continue manipulating or controlling you. Trust your gut. Your intuition is a powerful tool when dealing with covert narcissists. If something feels off or manipulative, trust that feeling. Covert narcissists are skilled at masking their true intentions, but with practice, you'll become better at recognizing their tactics and protecting yourself from them. To outsmart a covert narcissist, seek support from trusted friends. Covert narcissists try to isolate their targets to make them more vulnerable to manipulation. Having a strong support network can help you stay grounded and provide an objective perspective when dealing with the narcissist behavior. Friends or family who understand narcissism can offer guidance and reassurance. Practice self-care. Dealing with a covert narcissist can be emotionally draining. It is essential to practice self-care regularly to maintain your emotional health. This might include engaging in activities that bring you joy, setting aside time for relaxation, and seeking therapy or counseling if necessary. Taking care of yourself ensures you can stay strong in the face of manipulation. It takes time to develop the skills needed to outsmart a covert narcissist. Their behavior may not change overnight, and you may have to implement various strategies repeatedly. Be patient with yourself as you navigate this difficult dynamic, and give yourself credit for the progress you make along the way. To outsmart a narcissist, recognize when it's time to get professional help. If the situation becomes increasingly toxic or you feel unable to cope, seeking professional help can be a game changer. A therapist can provide strategies for dealing with narcissistic abuse and help you regain your sense of self-worth and autonomy. And the final step in outsmarting a covert narcissist is to empower yourself. This means understanding your value, recognizing your rights, and learning to trust your instincts. By embracing your own self-worth and refusing to accept mistreatment, you can regain control of your life and break free from the narcissist's influence. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you did learn a thing or two. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've not done so. And don't forget to like, comment, and share this video widely to all those who may need it. Thank you. Catch you later in the next video.